on TV was one called Ladies Compartment. It was a story of 5 women who traveled on the train and they met every day, and their lives and their crises in their lives and them helping with one another. It was very popular because so many of the city women could identify with that.
What does this cube on the right?
It's certainly not to go into McDonald's. McDonald's came into India. It might be to pay maybe the electric bill or something like that. There might be a billing counter around that lane. I'm not very sure, but it's possible.
Oh, it sounds like McDonald's.
Oh no! I think sorry. It's a taxi stand. Because we have electric bill counters like that also. No, I'm sorry. This is an electric taxi stand because it's just opposite the station.
That was my guess.
And it's what we call a share a taxi. That's why the queue. Otherwise, you can hail a taxi from anywhere. But if you want to, if you want to save money, then you can share a taxi, where 4 of them will share the cost of a taxi to the nearest financial district or wherever they are headed for. Now look at this. Look at this. This is the other side of the station, and just see. It's like what we call a wave and a sea of humanity coming out.
Just in the start, huh? It gets heavier.
It gets heavier by about 10:30. It gets heavy. Actually, it's always busy. The stations are always busy. But of course, the maximum crowds are to be seen in the mornings and in the evenings when they're headed back. And this is our post office on the left, another Indo-Islamic style of architecture. This is where our postal code Mumbai 1 begins from here. And then we're all going back into the fort district. All of this area was built when the fort walls were torn down, but now we go into the walled city. Without the walls, of course, now. But if you look into the little by-lanes, that's where you will get a sense of what Mumbai was like in the early 1800s. You still have some of the terracotta lined roofs, and this was very much, again, a busy, buzzing area with its residences, temples, churches. And we're driving parallel actually to the sea. On the left side, beyond those buildings, is the eastern coast of the city. So that's where the commercial dockyards, the passenger docks, when the cruise liners come in, that's where they dock. We are heading towards the old business district called Horniman Circle, and we're going to walk to the St. Thomas Cathedral from there. That's the oldest Anglican church. So you get a sense of that East India Company history. So you see this bus here on the right? These are like the feeder buses to the stations. So this one goes from the BT station to the Churchgate station. And they're constantly just doing like a circuit route, taking commuters from the station to the place of work. And BT actually has been renamed like Mumbai, like Bombay was renamed to Mumbai. Mumbai means Ma Ambe Ai. It's a combination of the words Ma Ambe Ai, the great mother goddess Amba. She's the patron goddess of the local fisher folks, and the political party that was in power 20 years ago decided that they want to make this permanent change and not have the colonial sort of hangovers in Bombay. Bomb, the Portuguese word for good, and bay, the English word for the excellent harbour. So Mumbai is the great mother goddess Amba that the Kohli fishermen pray to, and it is always the ethnic Maharashtrian name for the city. So same way, we've had a lot of other monuments and public buildings named after Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus. Elizabeth, you know it by now? Where's Elizabeth? Let her pronounce it. Okay, next trip, Elizabeth, you're going to announce the names. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Museum. These were 3 major public buildings named after the great Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, who was actually a Maratha warrior, a local hero legendary in his battles against the Mughals. So he is the icon of Maharashtra, the state that we are in, and the state, Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra state. So we have our Federal Reserve Bank here, called the Reserve Bank of India. It's located in Mumbai, and that's why it's only natural that Mumbai became the financial capital of India and not New Delhi is the political capital. Traditionally, you'll have the Federal Reserve in the capital city, but here we have it in Mumbai. So we have the Reserve Bank on one side. On the other side is the new wing to the Reserve Bank. And we have the mint just behind there, where currency and coins are minted. So it's all located here. And it's natural that you will have the stock exchange also here. So this is the powerful financial district of Mumbai. The Wall Street, exactly. This is the Wall Street of Mumbai. The oldest stock exchange in Asia is located here. 88 banks are located in 1 kilometer radius. And yet there are terrific contrasts when we walk to the St. Thomas Cathedral. I just want you to look around, look at the hawkers. It's such a bizarre feel, and yet it's a powerful financial district. We are in the financial heartbeat of India. That's how important Mumbai is. And when you walk through, you still see so many traditional things. This is the town hall on the left. It's one of the oldest buildings in Fort. It was built as a place for civic debate in the early 1800s, and then it's converted now to a public library, where one of the most valuable books is Dante's Divine Comedy, written in the original Italian. So we have here our stop to get off. 1 minute. Again, oh my God, roads are being just dug up all over the place. So let me just check whether we can get off here. After we look upside. No, we'll get off after he makes the turn. So the circle here, now this is a very, very much a business district that may transport you to London, because it was one of the first, what they call planned business districts. So you have a crescent-shaped facade. All of the buildings around here have a similar facade. And right in the center, you have a park. Very similar to what you would see in London. And the park is called the Horniman Circle Park, named after a former editor of the earliest newspaper, Benjamin Horniman. He was a great supporter of the Indian national freedom movement, and as a result, he was not popular with the British, and he was sent back home. But in his honor, the Indians of the city named this park after him.